last bin. This is called Skateboard. So I'm going to go over everything just like I have in every other video. Sorry for the redundancy. Again, I'm being redundant about redundancy, but I think it's necessary. So I'm going to go in here and right click and create a new timeline using the selected bin, which is Skateboard. And of course, we're going to name it Skateboard. And then there's one video track. There's 4 audio tracks. So I'm going to put a 4 in there. Leave all this as default and create that guy. And then it takes all those elements, puts them down here on this timeline. I'm going to close that media pool. I'm going to zoom out. Okay. There is the video file. There's no audio file attached to it in this case. So we're going to move that right up to the beginning. And I have this music bed. I'll put that here. Then I have some skateboard sound effects and some more skateboard sound effects. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so this was an audio file. I think that was, let me see, is that the one? I'm going to solo it. No, okay, so this is the skateboard sound. I think that this one has chirps in it. Or maybe it's this one. Yeah, I chose this park ambience, so we're not going to need that. I don't think the birds chirping there works anyway, so I'm just going to slice it right there. We are in the edit page, by the way. Edit, edit, edit. And I'm going to hit the delete key, so now there are some birds in the background there, but they're not prominent, so. But I think that's a good ambient track for this scene. And then this is the music bed. I might clip that a little bit. Let's see. No, that works good. That works well. And then here are some sounds of skateboarding here. Let's bring this up a little bit. Try to get something that speaks to that flip there. Let's see, what do we have here? I'm going to mute this. I muted that track so that I can really hear this better. Yeah, I like that, but it sounds like it's indoors. So I don't know. What do we have here? Let's mute that track too. Now we're listening to this one here. Yeah, right there. That, I like that. So that, where does this happen? Okay, so there, I think I want, and I like this too, so I don't want to lose any of this, but I want that in particular. So I'm going to copy this clip by hitting Option, left clicking and dragging that right out all the way. I want it all the way. So now I can take, what do I want to do here? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drag this down and create a new audio track. Oops. No, I'm not. Okay, there, I got it. So now I'm going to grab just that little part that I like and get it back to where he's flipping there. pull it in. So I like it. But somehow I need more of this at the end. So I do have that is a part of this. Here's a little trick for you. So we've already clipped this little part out, but it's this track, and it's been copied, and then it's been truncated or shortened. But now I can left click and use my Option key and pull that out, and I still have, because this is non-destructive editing, I still have all that other stuff there. So let me pull this out and pull this kind of in here. Maybe not all of that, just like that much. And then I have this, and I can come back here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, that's working. So the clip ends here. We're going to unmute this, unmute that. And now it's time to clip the ends. So I'll use the blade tool, and I'll come in here, and I'll clip this guy, I'll clip this guy. I'm finding out, by the way, on my own too, for the first time, that for some reason that blade tool doesn't always stay into that icon, but as long as you're there, oh, I see why, okay. No, I can't get, there it is. I can't, sometimes you can't get it back unless you jiggle it, but as long as you're there and you make, you click, you make a cut. It has to, well, it has to at least be the arrow, right? Okay, all right, sorry about all that. So go here, I'm learning to, and we'll get rid of this. And now what do we have? Let's go back to the beginning. So we can now pull these back. They should snap here. And we can pull, let these fade out. And I think I want some volume adjustment here on some of the skateboard tracks. There's some stuff in here that isn't quite working for me. I think I might go into, let's go into Fairlight. And we have to zoom in. And it was this area here that really wasn't. And if you have your meters on, you get your little reference monitor there. So back here, there's some stuff here that's just not working. But instead of cutting everything, now we're in Fairlight. Now if I use my range mode tool and highlight that area, and I have this track, I could just take that volume bar and come, I'm not going to eliminate it. I'm going to take it down a lot. So, yeah. And I think this could be, it could be happening, but we don't see anything there. So I'm going to highlight that, and then I'm going to bring this guy down too. Just eliminate that. I could have just pulled it back. Yeah. I don't know what that's, oh, I see what that swipe is. Hear that? I did not get the entire, look at that. Left a little there, so I can just grab this and bring it down. That's gone now, watch, or listen. Yeah, okay. Let's review this one. I'm liking this one, the very last one. We have the video file, we have some music underneath, kind of cool. And then we have some skateboard sounds on 2 different tracks. We manipulated them, we cut them. We got one of those flips and we raised up the volume so we could match that flip right there. And then we copied that and stretched that out to get more of that just ambient stuff right there. So pretty good one. And we'll go back to the media pool. So you have chosen 6 of these, and it doesn't matter if you leave the other ones don't have a timeline in them. As long as you take this entire project and give it back to me as a DRA file, I can open it and I can go through your bins and see which ones you chose. And thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun making this. I hope you had fun doing this project.